Hi everyone and welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then welcome, and my name is Lisa. I am on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what was originally just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been here before, then welcome back. I'm really glad to have you here, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. So today is the end of my October budget. So it is the monthly closeout. We are going to do the check-in for the end of the week as normal. Have a look at what I have got left in these. Hashtag spoiler alert, there's nothing. Just kind of have a look, see how the week went. And then because it's the monthly closeout, we're going to have a quick look through the sinking funds. And I'm going to do a little bit of a very mini cash condensing of my sinking funds and take some of the money out to be able to put back into the bank. It is quite a late one that I'm filming, later than I would normally, which is why I have my herbal tea at the ready, but I also have both dogs at my house at the minute, so they haven't quite settled. So if you hear any tapping of nails against the floor, it's just them roaming around. I'm hoping that there won't be much barking, but well, fingers crossed. So we are going to start with the check-in. So have a little drink, pop those to one side, take those out just in case, and go over to our October spread. So I will just bring you in a little bit. No, that's out. I do it every time. So just so you can kind of see a little bit better. So we have got, this week has gone, move the budget sheet out of the way. So this week has gone from the 19th to today, which is the 27th. Tomorrow is payday. I haven't got my wage slip yet to confirm the numbers for my budget for next month, but we'll just go with it and see where we get. So as you can see, it's been rather a spendy week. I've had migraine on and off for the last few days, and I've just been tired. Work's been rubbish, and you know what it's like when you look at your bank account and you think, oh, I've got more money than I thought till the end of the month, and all of a sudden you start going and spending bits here and there. So you know, this is what's happening. So to start with, on Wednesday last week, which was the 19th, I had a miscellaneous spend at WH Smith's of £3.80. This was for a book of 4 stamps. I'd got a birthday card that I needed to post, and I realised I didn't have any stamps, neither did my mum, so I had to go and do a little miscellaneous spend for that. I then got myself a Costa coffee on the way home from work, so that was my spending money, and I ended up, because I was feeling rubbish, I went to the little Tesco's and ended up with some donuts for £1.25, so that came out of my food budget. On Thursday, I finished work early because I had an interview, so I had a miscellaneous parking charge of £2.30, and then I went to Starbucks on the way home, so that was £6.30. Got myself a little coffee and a little bit of cake. I had an Asda spend of £4.24 just for a couple of little bits for my personal use, so that was out of spending money as well. I filled the car up at Sainsbury's, so that's £20 of my fuel budget, and I also nipped into Sainsbury's as well and got a couple of little food bits that I needed for tea that night, so that was £2.50. On Friday, I had a miscellaneous purchase of from Card Factory. My mum had remembered that it was somebody's birthday and asked me if I could pick a card up on my way home from work, so that's what I used that for, because I didn't have my gifts envelope with me. and I thought I'll just use that. And then I had a little spends that day at WH Smith's for a meal deal for £4.29. It's kind of a regular thing that I tend to end up doing on a Friday. I just think it's the end of the week and treat yourself. So Saturday, I went and bought the few bits that we needed to make tea whilst I was in town. So that was a Sainsbury's spend of £11.20. And then I used my healthcare sinking fund envelopes at Holland and Barrett for 177. No, that was wrong. I think that's £7.77. And also Savers for £3.98. I bought some vitamins and some throat sweets and things like that. So little bits just for the house. So they came out of my health fund. On the Sunday, I spent nothing. Obviously, there's the sticker there for my direct debits. The Monday, I did have a no spend day. Thank God there was at least one this week. So that is that. Tuesday, I nipped into Sainsbury's on the way home for a couple of little bits for tea. This green one here, which is unbudgeted, if you look at my key, I wrote in and then I remembered that I'd actually done it on my credit card, not on my bank card. So I'm going to get to that bit. So we'll just ignore the green strip for now. I then went on Wednesday to Asda again for just a couple of little bits at £2.14, and I bought I think it was some crisps and a drink at WH Smith's to go with my lunch, so that was £1.99 out of my spending. And then today I'd taken my lunch to work. I was, it was going to be good. And then two of my colleagues turned up with a breakfast sandwich. All I could smell was bacon, egg and hash browns. And I thought, right, that's it. I don't want my couscous anymore. So I ended up with a sandwich, a packet of crisps and a bottle of pop downstairs in the canteen. So that was £3.91. That came out for my spends as well. My Kindle direct debit went out as well today, which is the last one of the month. So that is all sorted. So, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, not 14 no spends. So we've not managed that at all. I'm actually going to look at this for next month because quite frankly, I've not managed. In fact, when did I last? I'm just thinking when I actually last got my no spend goals in. And I think, yeah, I got 12 in June. July, August, September, October. That's 4 months ago. So I think maybe next month I might put it down to 12 and see how we do. And if I don't manage that the following month, I'll put it down to even less and see if we can, because I'm just crossing that goal out every month. But that is it in regards to what I have spent this month. Oh, we did have, I always forget about the end, but no, there was no spends at the end of September either, so that doesn't help. So that is my spends for this week. The sinking funds, we will obviously come to a little bit later when we go through my sinking funds and all my binders. There's been nothing else really that I've popped in my transaction log. So my credit card. So this week, the credit card spend that I had was actually for the vets. So I have been and picked up some firework tablets for my dog, who is absolutely petrified of the fireworks. Fingers crossed, so far it hasn't been too bad. This time, like last year, he'd been like hiding as soon as it got dark for like 2 weeks, but so far we've not been too bad. So I'm hoping that a lot of people have decided to just do it on the bonfire weekend, that they've maybe chosen to buy low noise or no noise fireworks and things, but we will see. Obviously it's Halloween this weekend and then bonfire night is next weekend, so we will just see how we get on. But I've picked those up just so that I've got some for him just in case. It just helps him. It's what I call doggy diazepam, and it just makes him not care and makes life a little bit easier for him. He looks all doped up, bless him. So that's what I spent. Obviously, I would normally, now that I've now got an envelope for the vets. So out of all of these credit cards this month, the 2 purchases that I have actually had, both of them I have now got a sinking fund envelope for. So hopefully in future I won't need either of these. But that takes my total credit card spending this month up to £92.02, which I think I've got a little bit of money left over in my accounts, which I'm obviously going to put over to debt before I go to bed tonight. So that will cover one of these transactions. You know, it'll cover some of it, but I'm not too worried because I have, like I say, I've now got sinking funds for both of those, so that shouldn't happen in future. So hopefully, fingers crossed. So, and then the only other thing that we have in here is obviously what happens when we look at the budget sheets. So if we bring the budget sheets over and my little calculator, have a drink. So we started off the week with a rollover of £199.04. I've had nothing else come into my bank, nothing that I was expecting or not expecting, so we're just carrying on with £199.04. So that's that. So my direct debits all went out, but obviously my credit card I was doing on what I'd paid last month, so it was actually only £38.12. My Kindle and my Audible both went out, both as expected. So that means we have £7.99 plus £38.12 plus £7.99. So that means that it actually came to, my direct debits were £54.10 instead of £59.21. So that leaves us with a £144.94. Let me just check that that's right, because it's late and it could be wrong and I wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo. Yes, so £144.94. Then we get into the weekly wallets, which, as you can see, is pretty much all overspends. So because I kind of went a bit haywire and ended up paying with some stuff on card and things, what I have done is that any money that I had in my envelopes, when I spent on my card, I actually put in, I've got a back to bank envelope here with the cash in, so that I've actually got that to one side so that I couldn't spend even more, if you know what I mean. So before we start, I'll just show you these, because they are, every single one of my envelopes is completely empty. Oops. Speaking of fireworks, one's just actually gone off, and I'm just going to go and shut my back door. They're not too loud, the fireworks, but I just don't want them to set the door. I've got my sister's dog here as well, and she's deaf, but once my dog starts barking, she starts barking, then she doesn't know what she's barking at, so it takes ages to shut her up. So we'll just shut the back door. So for food, I have spent a total of £20.74. So not too bad, just a little overspend of 74p. My fuel, obviously, we spent the full £20. My spending money, including what I put into the dice challenge last week, came to a total of £24.73, which was obviously an overspend on what I actually had of £7.73. I've just realised that's not going to be the right amount, is it? Because I've put £24.73, which is what I spent, but then there was an extra £3 on there. So £24.73 plus 3 is actually £27.73. God, I love these erasable pens because I am rubbish at maths. So actually I spent £27.73, which is why there was a net overspend of £7.73. My miscellaneous, I actually spent £8.09, excuse me, and so that was an overspend of £3.09. Unbudgeted, because I put it in my credit card and not on my debit card, we're just classing as zero. So in the end, I actually spent £4.73 plus 8. I actually spent £76.56. So I will just show you in this. So this is where I do my weekly check-ins. I have got a total rollover. I'm still in the plus for my rollover this month of £42.25. Obviously I don't have that to one side because anything spare usually it goes into challenges and things. So but we are still in the plus, which is really, really good. So where are we? So that's 144.94 minus 76.56. So that leaves us £68.38. I put £10 in my car maintenance and £10 in my house sinking funds, which obviously you will see it. You will know if you've watched my previous video. So that was £20 in total. So that left us with £48.38. And then I've got my overdraft, which is only £177 this month. So I haven't got anything left in these, nothing at all. But I am in the plus in my account. Everything's gone out for this month, all of my direct debits, everything. So what I've decided to do is the money that I was going to put back in the bank, I'm not going to put that back in the bank. I'm actually going to put that to challenges because I've got nothing else to put in, and it just makes me feel better knowing that I'm putting something to this month. And then what I'm going to do before I go to bed tonight is the money that's in my accounts I'm going to put over to my credit card sinking fund Monzo pot, so that we are starting completely at zero. And then when I get up in the morning, I will have been paid and it's like starting from scratch, and hopefully that will help make me calculations a lot better. So because I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to put on here, so the £5 I'm going to put obviously towards my 3-month challenge, so we'll put that on there. And then I haven't counted this because I've only just decided this, so I haven't actually counted these out. So we will, so let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pound, 20, 40, 60, 80 pound, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, another pound, and then 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. So that gives me £10.38 in coins. So we're going to put that, just because I think it's a bit pointless putting this cash in the bank to then take out my money tomorrow for my cash envelopes when I've got money left, and I've got enough money left to put stuff to debt still. So this is why I'm doing this. So that means that we've actually got then plus 5 plus 177. So that takes our extra debt up to £17.15, which leaves us with £31.23. which I'll be honest, I didn't write down what I'd actually got left in my bank account, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere near this. I think I've got £23 in one account and at least £10 in the other, so I've definitely got that, so that's fine. So that is our budget sheet for the end of this month, so that is absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to, we'll put these into, we'll bring the sinking funds in, and we will also sort out this money. So my savings binder, so I've got my savings binder. I'm just going to move you out slightly. There we go. So we have got 3 month, the 3 month challenge. So my Sharpie, and I have got £5, and I have got one little £5 here. So we're gonna cross that out of there, and we will pop those in there. I'm really hoping I can get this finished in the next month. You know, it would be really nice if I could. And then the rest is the penny savings challenge. Ugh. So the penny savings, we have got £10.38. Right, so the biggest number we have on here is £3.17. So 316 minus 314 and 91p, which we have got as well. So we'll take 1, 2. I'm trying to remember what I did then. 317, 316, 314. 1038 minus 317, yep, minus 316, yeah, minus 314, yeah, 91p. Honestly, doing this at night is not helpful because my brain's terrible during the day. So we've nearly crossed off another row. I'm not going to get this, I know I'm not going to get this finished before New Year, but the more we can fill it, the better it will be. So we just need to pop that back away. And obviously, try not knock everything over. Just fill this up. So let's see what we've got here. So just realised I'm just going to lift you up a little bit because can't actually get to this money part. So I apologise if you had headphones on because I know this is really loud. But I do quite like to do this on camera, putting all this money in here. There we go. So that takes us to 268.64 on there. So yeah, we're not doing too badly on this one, so that's fine. So we'll leave that to one side. My back to the bank envelope is now empty as well, so we'll pop that back away. And then the last thing I want to do is my sinking funds. So we will take these two binders. So we have got emergency fund has got £40. I'll bring this in as well. I keep forgetting about this. So, has got £40 in there. And 15 in here, so that is 55. So we started off with 40. We've put 15 in. We spent 0 and we've got 55 left. I realise I haven't actually written in here. As you can tell, I'm really organised today. So my credit card, we don't write on this. So Christmas, this is where things get confusing because I haven't written in the opening balances because I'm clever like that. So Christmas had £10 in. We, at the start, I've spent £38. I remember that much. So we have got 20, 40, 62. So how much did we have? Oh, calculator's coming back out. I knew I should have thought about this a little bit more. So 62 plus 38 is 100. So we put 90 in this month. See, note to self, next month, do this bit beforehand. Obviously I don't have a tracker that I write on here, it's just on this, so that's why that one's not right. So car insurance, I'm gonna have to just keep checking this. I really apologise, I am so not. Let's have a look. So I've even done the emergency fund wrong because right, so shows had nothing in. Car insurance had £10 in. Holidays had £10. Hair and beauty had nothing. Healthcare had £10 in. Date night had nothing in. Gifts had £10 in. And car maintenance had £10 in. Is that everything? Oh, house had nothing. I mean, I can check what I've put into my sinking funds because I have actually got them here. So I can actually do it this way. But really I should have actually thought about it. So the emergency fund actually had £30 in it when I started. We put 25 in because I forgot about my back pay. So that's why it's left us with 55, so that's fine. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. So yeah, so Christmas had £10 in, we put £90 in, so that's all correct, so that's fine. So car insurance, here we go. So car insurance started off with £10. We put £30 in this month. We haven't spent anything, so there is 20, 30, 40 pounds in that one. So there we go. So holidays started off with £10. We put £30 in total. We haven't spent anything, so we have got 20, 30, 40 pounds. that one I actually do have a tracker for. So that is that one done. So I've got real dry mouth now. Right, guys, so this way around it might help. Right, so car maintenance. So car maintenance started off with £10. We put £90 in. We've not spent anything, so that should leave us with £100. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, which it has, which is good because that's what I was expecting. So this is what I'm going to condense down because I don't want these envelopes to have too much money in all at once. And I think £100 in each envelope, with the amount of envelopes that I've got, I wouldn't want that amount of money in my house. So what I'm going to do is, as you can tell, I've got these really snazzy placeholders that I'm actually going to pop into car maintenance. So I've got £100 in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this money into the bank. Well, I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this money to one side till tomorrow morning. And when I get paid, I'll put £100 into my Monzo pot for car maintenance, and obviously use this for cash stuffing, because again, there's no point putting money in to take it straight back out. But that's going to go into my bank for my car maintenance. So that's £100. So that is £100. So hair and beauty. Started off with nothing. I know it's not ideal, this, because I've been using the Sharpies on the other side. It's not ideal, but bear with. So hair and beauty this month got £45. Obviously I had my hair done, so that was £43 that we spent, and as you can see, there is £2 left in that envelope. So date night started off with nothing and got £50. I did spend some. So we spent we spent quite a bit in the end, because we put some of it into some of the change we put obviously into challenges. So we spent £30. Where am I? Date night. I've put it in the wrong bit, haven't I? Where are we? Date night. Oh, note to self, guys, do not do this late at night when you should be going to bed. And then you get yourself all confused. In fairness, I have rejigged these, so this is in the complete wrong order as well. So yes, we put £50 in, we spent 30. God, what are you doing with your life, Lisa? £30, which leaves us with £20. Ugh. There we go, 20. Honestly. There we go. So gifts envelope started off with £10, which I've got somewhere. Yes, £10. So we put in £90 this month. And we spent, yeah, so we did spend some of this. So obviously there is not everything left, because I put some of the change to sinking funds as well. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, there's 96, so we spent £4. Is that right? Yeah. So we spent £4 and there's £96 left. Oh my word, my brain has just gone to bed. So healthcare started out with £10. We put £10 in. And we have obviously spent some today. Oh, I've just realised I've still got extra. Oh, I never thought about that. I've got more for sinking funds. Yay. So we will keep the pound coins. We will keep the pound coins. And we'll put that to one side. We'll do this at the end. So we have got 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds left. So we had 20, there's 8, so that's 12 pounds we've spent. So we'll pop that back in there, and I will just fill this tracker out because I completely forgot about it. So 27 penny. We're left with 8. So yeah, minus 79 pence. So that leaves us with 8. I promise you that this next month, this will not be the absolute poo show that it is today. So house, we started off with nothing. We put £20 in. As far as I know, we've not spent anything. So there is 10, 15, 20 in there. Sorry, my dog's now crying to get out. So there is £20 left in there. So shows started off with nothing, and we put £20 in there. We've not spent anything as far as I'm aware. 10, 15, 20. So that leaves us with 20. There we go. And Fur Baby isn't on this list because it's a brand new one, and we've got nothing in there. The same with Slimming World. It's got absolutely nothing in it because it's a brand new one that I have just started. So, right, that is that. Right. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. I apologise. We are like getting way into advance. So, to start with, I had £90, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, yeah. So to start the month, I had £90 in sinking funds. I have spent, no, I've added, oh God, Lisa, get a grip. Wow, that means I've actually, I mean, I know I had back pay, which is the only reason I've been able to do it, but I actually added £500 to my sinking funds this month, which is just amazing amount of money. So I have spent 38, I've spent £127 out of my sinking funds, and that leaves me with £463. Guys, I just can't put into words how that makes me feel. It's really, really weird. It's one of these that you kind of don't realise how much it is because it's on lots of different envelopes and they're in little bits. But when you actually think about how much there is in total in savings, I've never saved anything in my life before I started this, like ever. I would worry about having enough money for the month, but I would never ever be able to put anything away and save it. It would just be gone by the end of the month. So the fact that I've managed to save, that I've managed to put away £500, but I've still got over £450 of that is just stonking, absolutely stonking. I mean, I could technically have completed one of my Sinking Lessons for Christmas this month, but I wanted to kind of try and get there with everything a little bit. I don't even know if I'm making any sense anymore. But yeah, wow. That is just amazing, amazing, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, let me get rid of this little bit of change and then I can let you guys all go about your way, because God knows what's going on. So what have we got left? 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79 pence, which we do have, and that's not the right pen. I definitely need to go to bed. 79. There we go. That's another one. And we'll just put that in here. Oh, it's so heavy. Guys, if you have managed to stay with me, I've just realised I have been yabbering away for like 40 minutes now. This has got to be like my longest video ever. And if you are still here, then thank you so much for still being here, because I think if it was me, I'd have probably fallen asleep by now and tuned out. Yeah. I've been doing this now for, this is what, my third month, August, September. This is like my third month of properly cash budgeting, and this today just proves to me that I've done the right decision. I've done the right thing by doing this, and I can only thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here and kind of supporting me and kind of leaving me such lovely comments and kind of giving me ideas and helping me out. It really does mean an awful lot to me. I'm going to let you go now. Thank you again for joining me if you've managed to get this far. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to, then of course I would love to have you on this journey. I will try and get this up tomorrow, which is Friday, and obviously I will film my cash stuffing tomorrow and aim to get that up on Saturday. Whatever's happening with you this week, then I hope you had a lovely week and you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all soon. Thank you guys. Love you all. Bye.